Wife jump scare. Everybody say hi to Wife. We don't have Wife yet, but we will. This is Wife. She was just added to the game. And I'll drink to that. Let me open up the Malort. Yo, 5 streak, welcome in. I will Malort to that. Let me pour the Malort. That's right, we're drinking Malort. Don't worry, I have Wife. Shit, it's a female. Everybody, well, technically, she's a doll.
Where am I, Boba?
Fine. Here's the other character that was added. She is aggressively Chinese, and her voice is incredibly high for this presentation. I don't understand why she's voiced like that. I don't really care for her that much, like, at all, but we're still getting her. But more importantly, there are a lot of events that were added, like, holy shit, the amount. First of all, I don't even know what this is, so right off the gate, we're gonna see what this is. They bring us to this. Bid silence farewell and welcome vitality. Now that the light has come, hope is not far off. Are you fucking me? There's 2 events going on at once? Why? 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 No! I already didn't like her much.
Ness told me to tell this joke for Macho. What do you call a midget from Mexico? A paragraph, because he's too short to be a Nessie.
Bruh, nice. Gotta love that attempt to catch up to China. Introducing China. Okay, here's the plan. After I come back from Offkai, we are going to marathon the Girls Frontline streams, and then I'm gonna do my Offkai recap. Cause this shit's time limited. Cool. Not cool, but what is cool is 155 streak. Jesus. This man has been watching me too much. You're gonna miss one stream and be like, shit. We'll continue the event in a bit. We get polls. We get the soiree. We'll do the soiree in a bit. We get paid battle pass shit. I don't, no, I'm not paying money for this. We have a battle pass within a battle pass. The fuck is this? Cheyenne. That's a lot of N's for someone who is about to say a certain word. If you know, you know.
What do you call a little boy who is half French and half Scottish? A wee laddie.
I hate you. What the fuck was that? Is this a browser game? It's a browser game. Let me prepare the second monitor for whatever this is. One moment, please. It's okay, here we are. Now we have, wait, how do you start it? Help Cheyenne push her limit. Okay. Do I win? What if I refresh? Hello? No? Do I not get to play? I don't get to play. There's a QR code, but I'm not scanning that on stream. Fuck it. Let's go back to the video game. I don't know what that was supposed to be. But whatever it was, it didn't work. Anyway, we have the outfit. Please don't be the skin gacha. I swear to fucking God. You can just buy it! Hold on. I think I still have my voucher. Wait, shit, what was the outfit called? Maiden debut. Give me the maiden debut outfit. Where's the storeroom? Which one of these was it? Not that one, not that one, not that one. This one? Outfit select voucher. Maiden debut. Where is it? They don't have it. Of course they don't have it. It's a fucking scam. Why would they add the outfit? There should be a thing for the outfit select voucher. Only valid for outfits that existed when the voucher was given. This is dumb. Just wait for it? What do you mean?
God damn it!
What do you mean wait for it? They should add it later? Fine. See, here's the thing. All these outfits were outfits that existed for when this was released. If it's discounted, it won't be on the voucher. Once it's gone, they should add it. I will have to look into that, to how it works, but I will hold. What I will not hold is waiting for wife. I want wife. And the reason why I want her so bad, well, one is because I really like her. And two, based on my spreadsheet that I've made on when I'm marrying each doll, I'm marrying her on the 20th. That's in 4 days. Meaning I have to go and get her, like, either today or tomorrow. So we are going to be going heavy-handed on the polls today. Let's go gambling! It didn't work. We're gonna be gambling, like, after every activity. I hope you're ready. We're gonna be here a while. Long stream today, long stream tomorrow. Let's go. Oh, dang it. 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 Give me something. Well, that's something. Ah, oh, dang it. Ah, oh, dang. There wasn't the something that I wanted, but you know what? We take those. Also, I'm not gonna pronounce her name right, ever. I'm gonna pronounce it like as if I just bit my tongue after it got stung by 3 bees. There. That's your name now. Whatever. You're gonna have to pay me to care about this character. Unless she turns out to be really sweet and I'm wrong. Let's do the... Hold on. Am I missing rewards? They unlocked a bunch of things. We already cleared that. The long legs didn't work. And they're doing a guaranteed banner. Cool! Let's get into the Dawn Forger. I hardly know her. Some Zach Hazard humor. Hey, what's your name? I don't even know how I'm supposed to pronounce that, but you know what? It's fine. Let us continue the story. I've been looking forward to this ever since she came out on China server, and I'm all like, oh my god, they're adding M200 to the game. You basically nailed it. Fucking finally. Hidden Thunder. Thunder rolls, a prelude to the storm. Wife! They give us wife immediately. Oh my god. One of the reasons I'm drinking is because 1, I'm in a great mood, and 2, kind of fun fact about me, I can't really get horny when I'm drunk, so this is a way to keep myself in check. Very cool. Holy shit. Are you trying to prevent boners by being drunk? You say trying as if there is a possibility that it won't be successful. But also, your Japanese fact of the day. Lol, ew? Wait, so it's gross if I don't get boners, which means you prefer it when I'm hard all the time. That is the expected result, because normally when I'm sober, I think you already got, nope. And if I did, you couldn't tell. I'm Asian. Fun Japanese fact, the way she said having 2, she used the counter for long cylindrical objects, or it's also the counter for books. Fuck it. Anyway, the way you say that, ni meaning 2, and hon being the counter. Nihon means 2 of that object. Thanks, Japanese grammar. Wife! Sorry. Wait, why is Dandelion here? And before she does. I'm reminded of Best Girl Shimarin from Udicamp. Yeah, looks like once the discount on the skin goes away, the outfit will be added to the voucher. Okay, I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna blame you. If this is not true, and it turns out I have to pay full price for the outfit, you're covering the difference. You're gonna owe me like $5, dude. The doll looks up from the scope. The sudden dimness makes her pupils dilate. Reflected in her eyes is a modified M200 sniper rifle, with a few spent casings scattered around it. I'm so glad we get to see this right off the bat. They did not waste any time. Also, warning about the weapon skin that matches the outfit. It removes the magazine inspection animation. So, the mag inspect, that happens on most weapon skins. It gets removed, which is sad. Like how Springfield, her gun removes the gun spinning, which the whole point of a Springfield rifle, god damn it. That's what the psychologists call a Freudian slip. I need to see her spin it, bro. Bro, just equip the lame one. She'll spin that. Equip the regular one. She'll spin that. Equip the exquisite one that I accidentally got. She'll spin that. Waffle checks out. Yes. I almost read that as waffle. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me she's got parapluie. Or worse, computer AIDS. This is the angriest we will ever see her. I am, how do I explain how happy I am that we get to see the range of her emotions in the very first part of the story? Hacked client of Wizard 101! God damn it, no! Now this is some five shadowing. Oh no, she's infected. Uh-oh. The way she said that, I'm reminded of a study that suggested through evidence, I forgot what the study was. So according to one thing that I read growing up, children raised in heavily religious households have a significantly harder time discerning fiction from reality. Do what you want with that information. M200 stands, picks up a rifle, and quickly leaves the firing position. But going prone is OP, that's how you dodge all the bullets. You! Fuck this guy, man! This guy is like at least number 5 on the top 10 anime betrayals list. God damn!
若者たちよ、立ち上がるのだ。この程度の放射線病はグリーンエリアやホワイトエリアではすでに治療法が確立されている。
Bruh, don't believe his lies. Don't fall for it.
治療は完了する。分かっているとも。君たちに高額な治療費など負担できようもない。心配いらない。
Bruh.
セシト&ファルベングループがイエローエリアの優れた人材に向けた投資並びに女性プロジェクトを推進している最中だ。そうだ。
Wait, this is a flashback. Wait a minute. If this is a flashback, then Zimmerman. This was back when Zimmerman was still planning everything. Okay. This goes back.
ここにいる全員が完全な治療を受けられるわけではない。資源を公平に配分するためにも 身体的素質、心理的素質、
That is one hell of a coercion as a job
技能とい
interview.
ったさまざまな方面から測定と競争を行う。
絶対に勝ってみせる。
He's gonna cheat.
絶対に勝ってみせる。
He cheated.
絶対に生き残ってやるんだ。
He's gonna die.
絶対に
This guy will
生き残
die.
ってやるんだ。灰と消えた連中と同じになってたまるか。私はもう泥沼から這い上がったんだから。
This man understands. In this world, it is skrill or be skrilled.
私だけの力であれだけの富を成したのだ。放射線病ごときがなんだ。
Rip George, even though he's still here. Welcome back, Mathinator. Skrillex? Yes, but actually no.
グリーンエリアに生まれたものと同じようにな。金ならある。私はここの指導者だ。モコシュを救ったのは私だ。まだまだ仕事が残っているんだ。
Wasn't the last event capitalism bad? What about the event before? The Sakura event was also capital. Wait a minute. Isn't this whole game communist propaganda? Shit.
何もかも壊す。
It's fine. I'll take it. I'll just drink.
おい
Wait,
ボス
you're red now. You're supposed to be blue.
何ブツブツつぶやいてんだ。立てるか。
Communism by Tencent? more like. Wait, what's the Chinese currency? I don't actually know what the currency is in China. But what if it was purple? I'll drink to that. Amid repeated calls, George finally opens his eyes. The first thing he sees is a familiar gray-white sky of the Yellow Zone, and then a somewhat familiar doll. To be fair, capitalism in Girls Frontline is like driven up to 11. Yes! This is because it is the not-so-distant future, where Palantir wins, but they give us the AI girlfriends we all wanted, and then we give them guns. So honestly, is a future like that so bad? The answer is yes, because you can't really... I'm not finishing that sentence.
起きろって。とっくに日が昇ってるぜ。
Why are you so energetic and emotion driven? You were like the opposite of this in... Oh, they're doing the red Oni, blue Oni trope. Okay, understandable. Have a great day.
お起きた。
Ah,
大丈夫かよ。
you're finally awake.
歩いてみろ。
Why are you blushing? What is that? You look like you are about... You look like someone where you say, oh yeah, go ahead, pick anything on the menu. Dinner's on me tonight. So your eyes immediately laser focus to the most expensive thing on the menu. That's this fucking... Jack Daniels. Why are you drinking on a Thursday? Bro, fucking alcoholics, I swear. Having said that, hold on, I need a drink.
そもそもその態度は何だ。頭でも打ったか。
敵はアムニの殻の制御権を奪った後、
This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of
こ
them.
ちらの損失がひどい。
Wait,
追撃は不可能でした。
is he hallucinating? A second Thea appears in George's vision. Only now does he realize the two dolls in front of him look identical. Oh, they're twinning.
ジョージさん、先ほどの混戦で理由はわかりませんが、あなたはここへと吹き飛ばされてしまったようです。
お前は間違いなくシーヤだな。ならこっちは。
どうも、シーヤの姉です。名前はガイ
Gaia? I
ア。
heart.
任務の途中で偶然通りかかったから、可愛い妹が何してるか見に来たってわけ。ついでに仕事を。
Why are you watching me at 1 a.m.? Bruh, what freaking wild time zone? Okay, actually, Mathinator, this Saturday I will be streaming in a time that is much more suited to your time zone. Feel free to keep notifications on because I didn't... Wait, I can just update my schedule after stream or during a BRB break, yeah. It'll be 8 a.m. my time. It is currently 4 p.m. my time, so like 8 hours earlier than this. There we go. It's fine.
ガイアがあなたを見つけたんです。彼女が上から落下してきた岩を砕いてくれて助かりました。
It's Gaia's fault that this guy's alive. He should have died from the debris. Okay.
ジョージさん、立てますか？医療チームをお呼びしましょうか？
さっさと私を起き上がらせんか。え？そういうくだらん話は後だ。
I'm here because I saw the stream when I was switching your PC off. Go to bed, dude! Have a nice night. VOD will be up, and I hope you like M200 as much as we, or I, or wherever did. Happy M200! Welcome in, Mushi. I'm drinking on a
承
Thursday.
知しました。
Because fucking alcoholism. That's not why, but it's fine. Gaia casually helps haul George up from the rubble. The two support him from either side. Oh shit, please don't. At the same time, a lively alarm tone rings out. My dear baby sis, it's lunchtime! Lunchtime! That's Gaia, isn't it? They and Gaia both stop in their tracks. They gestures for Gaia to put George down while turning off the alarm.
申し訳ありません。ここで医療チームをお待ちいただくほかなさそう。
Oh right! They are proper wages. They take their breaks.
これは残業だ。手当は3倍出す。
次はありませんよ。ガイア、もう少し付き合って。
George and the two dolls wait for the medical helicopter among the ruins.
指揮官、こっちへ。
Oh hey, it's the good guy! The good doctor! But unlike the show of the same name, maybe not autism, but it's fine.
ここに水質観測所を設置したんだが、結局使われなかった。
And yes, he does have subtly homophobia eyes.
臨時の会議室にぴったりだ。
Vasily opens the security door. The lock is old and stubborn, and it takes some effort to open. Inside, the small safe room is coated in a layer of thick dust, with instruments lining the wall. Hold on. How does a safe room get dusty if it's always locked and there's no one in there? Pretty sure dust is caused by dead skin cells just floating around the air and settling and clumping together. I read somewhere that that is what dust is. So if there's no one in the safe room, why is it so dusty? Huh? Unless they left the window open, but then it's not a very safe room, is it? Although Vasily successfully disabled a giant automaton known as the Omni Shell and defeated the Oathsworn with our assistance, we ultimately failed to capture George. I considered pursuit, but that would mean further direct conflict with the Oathsworn. They would fight to the death to protect their leader from some dubious tomato peddler's lackeys, which would lead to severe losses. Considering Vasily's feelings, we decided not to push further. For him, the Oathsworn are still part of the city's lifeblood. Vasily leads us back into the sewers to regroup and spread word about our upcoming strategy. Bruh. So, for the first 11 chapters of the story, we basically run her into the ground like a slave driver, and then she's sobbing back to us because we were about to be, I don't know what happened last chapter. It's fine. I think that's what the kids call Stockholm Syndrome.
メイリンさん、それにホワイトさんまで。
また会ったな、指揮官。
Engineer Gang.
ホワイトさん、てっきり制御センターにいらっしゃるものかと。どうしてここへ？
制御センターには都市の監視設備がある。メイリンがそこで大型の機械を目にしてからというもの。君たちがどうしても心配だというものでね。
Blondie, yeah.
仕方がないから。
I convinced her to come to my streams.
俺も同行することにしたわけだ。
She still doesn't come to my streams, but it's the thought that counts.
幸い、ここの地形図は頭に入っていたからな。やはりこの観測所を選んだか。
指揮官たちが離れた後で制御センターのシステムに暗号化を施しておきました。これで悪い奴らに制御権が渡ることはないはずです。
Sob? Yeah, I am kind of a son of a bitch. It happens.
指揮官は
No, don't blush. The only human female character in the story that isn't from Girls Frontline 1. You can't be developing feelings for the commander. You're the lackey character. You're the person we tell to do everything, and then yeah, no, you never get the guy. That hurt to say, but it's fine. She still gets head pats and lots of alcohol.
さっき私が自分勝手だったせいで大事な話もできずじまいで本当に悲しくて
Didn't say the most important thing. Wait, before you burst out into tears, what's the most important thing? Also, that crying, that's Mushi. There you go. Mushi, we got your voice acting.
泣くなメイリン、もう大丈夫だ。
大人は泣くべきじゃないって分かってます。だけど
Basically, this is how Mushi sounds whenever I talk to her. She bursts out into paralyzed fear and tears because she has to put up with this shit. I gently pat Mailing's back, not head. Well, bro, failed the QTE. My gaze naturally shifts past her and meets Groza's eyes.
すまない。心配かけたね。
Groza lowers her gaze slightly. For some reason, I feel a quiet sense of relief. POV tomato cat. Frist! Congratulations, May! You are like the 4th person to say Frist. Mailing wipes her tears and carefully hooks her damp fingers around my little finger. After some rest, more support squads gradually arrive at the agreed rendezvous point from the Elmo.
先生、それにメイリンさん、皆さんも中へどうぞ。
But I'm still Frist? Yes! You are on this council!
各小隊、報告を。
ズッキャロはキアートとシャークリーだけよ。スプリングフィールドはあんたが失踪したって聞いて、私たちの専用チャンネルから安否を確認しに行ったわ。
See, Wawa came through. Hold on, whoa. Wawa has a rectangular tie. Wife200 has a rectangular tie. Wawa is a sniper rifle. Wife200 is a sniper rifle. Oh my god. It's all coming together.
404章
Boo, get out of here.
ミシティ、ビオ
You fell off hard.
全員揃っています。そよ風正体。
Holy shit, you're still here?
ダイエン、コウ、フェイ。こちらも全員揃っている。
I haven't seen you in a story since like last year. What the fuck? Along with the dolls from the doll community, plus Groza and Bunny, the room naturally feels rather crowded.
そよ風正体、君たちはモコシの中央エリアでの偵察に向かい、敵の動向を報告してくれ。他の正体はこの観測所を中心に当番を組んで辺りの警戒を頼む。バチルダとメイリンは緊急整備に当たってくれ。グローザとキャロリックは
Elmo Squad! I sigh softly at the sight of her injuries.
グローザはメイリンのそばにいてやってほしい。君とキャロリックでメイリンとホワイトさんを
Yo, Talon! With the sub for 28 months. Jesus! Why? Why would you do that? Your goals are beyond my understanding, but you know what? I'll baseball that. Huh? I will sip Malort to that. I'm sipping Malort today. That's my, yeah. That's what we're doing today, Malort.
指揮官、私ならまだ。
君には休憩とメンテナンスが必要だ。ちょうどメイリンがここにいる。君の
Mailing can fix your neural cloud. I was about to make a joke about how the doll's neural clouds can be fixed. I can fix her, something like I just made the joke. Fuck it.
コンディションを整えて、いつもの実力を発揮してもらわないとね。
Rosa's expression softens. Mailing steps closer and links arms with her. Yo! Within arms interlinked.
そうですよ。体調も無理しないでください。早く直しちゃいましょう。
Let me service you properly. Let's take that out of context.
ほら、肩を怪我してるじゃないですか。このまま動かし続けたら、私まで困っちゃいます。
約束は必ず守る。だから、私を信じてくれないか。
Yo, is that a Titanfall 2 reference?
さっきのようなことは二度としないと約束する。通信も維持するよ。
わかったわ。それじゃ、メイリンと行くわね。
Yeah. Half the room clears out after the assignment of tasks. At last, Vasily and I can address the main issue.
全員君の人形なのかい？
まあ、そうとも言えるかな。一応、私の命令には従ってくれる。
For now, like they did 10 years ago!
すごいな。あれだけ大勢の精鋭人形を連れてる人間は 初めてだ。
I'm something else.
なるほどな。先生が君を私の力だと言った意味がよ。
指揮官の過去を知ったら
Bruh.
さぞ驚くでしょうね。
By the way, Macho, you wanted Bupaneshka? Here she is. You better look at the screen now, because I'm about to progress the story.
昔話に興じてる場合じゃないだろう。バカこれからどうするんだ。
みんなを集めるよ。
God damn it,
言
Macho.
えば私の仲
He's
間。
jerking into the dude!
私たちにはジョージに対抗するだけの力が必要だ。ついさっき正面衝突が起きたばかりだ。ジョージはすぐに反撃してくるだろう。あいつのことは手に取るようにわかる。昔からそうだった。
Determination. Usually that's a good thing.
驚くほどの覚悟と執念を見せるんだ。あのバカをたやすくは倒せないだろうな。息がある限りあいつは這い上がってくる。何度
I get knocked down, but I get up again. Yeah, never gonna keep me down. I get knocked.
這い上がるチャンスを与えなければいい。次は一撃でジョージを引き
We're gonna kill him!
ありがとう指揮官。君の実力を目の当たりにしたときに理解したよ。
Once in a death time, because that guy's gonna die. This guy's probably gonna die too. That's just what happens in these stories.
夢にまで見た救世主だ。
待てバシル。教え子のことはよくわかる。君は今焦っているな。指揮官に妙策があったとしても肝心の君の信頼がなくてはなせることもなせない。
先生、私は何も疑ってなんか。
I'm reminded of Dispatch actually when you're asked like when you confront the bad guy, are you gonna kill him? And you get to make a choice like yeah I'll kill him or no. Heroes don't kill people or I'm not sure. You get to choose, but just like all Telltale like games, your choice barely matters, but it's fine.
監獄を出た時から私は指揮官に同行すると決めました。ただジョージをまだ倒せていません。奴は兵を率いて反撃してくるでしょう。
そんなことを心配していたのか。私の知る限りモコシの衛兵隊にも君を崇める者は少なくない。銃を下ろさせるのはそう難しくないはずでは。
Bruh, just have them turn into stormtroopers. Just like oops I missed.
私は多くの善意に生かされてきた。だがそうした善意はかつて彼らのために貢献し、今や落ちぶれた者への同情から来るものだ。彼らのために現状を変えようとする者への励ましというべきか。
Vasily lets out a bitter laugh.
私にジョージの代わりになって今の安寧を覆してほしいのとは別の話だ。
私たちは歴史から多くのことを学べる。
Dr. White looks at me. I'm certain now. He's no ordinary engineer. Not only does he know the answer to this question, he understands the situation more thoroughly than I do. Yo, he's hiding something. What if he has been the bad guy this whole time, even though he most likely isn't? He pulls out a small notebook, tears out a page, and then hands it to me. On the note are only a few lines. Makosh Oathsworn, personal army loyal to First Leader George, primarily managed by Captain Wolfgar. Habits, evaluations, and home address listed below. Ayo, we are going to take this Wolfgar guy out to the bar, get him super drunk, and befriend him? Maybe? That'd work on me. It looks like a simple memo with nothing but trivial information, but under the right circumstances, it can be critical intelligence. The Makosh Oathsworn are the most important force here. According to Dr. White's records, most members are aged 16 to 30, though older individuals hold key positions. George is the nominal commander, but Captain Wolfgar is the true leader, with prior military expertise reflected in his training methods. Unlike George, this key figure who actually commands the Oathsworn lives modestly. He has even privately requested basic medicine for his troops. Perhaps having such a leader is why the Oathsworn remain a real threat to my dolls.
指揮官、君はどう思う？
I glance at Vasily, who's also studying the note in a daze. He then looks at Dr. White in surprise. Clearly, it contains information that's new even to him.
私たちにはこの町に変化を促すほかなかった。
The winds of change are blowing. They're blowing the fires of revolution to rise from the ashes. Dr. White, we need to cook!
今最も重要なのは大多数の者たちが変化に確信を持てるように。
I recently got a game called Quacks All-In Edition. It is the modern reprint of the Quacks of Quedlinburg. It's a game where you are potion crafters and you have to make the best potions. And I'm going to be making two jokes at the same time. The first one being, we need to cook! And the second joke being, potion seller. I'm going into battle, and I require only your strongest potions. Crafter?
何のための私が優柔不断なせいだ。この後に及んで全員の機嫌を取ってどうする？
受け入れられない者がいても妥協は禁物です。いささか乱暴な手段を用いてでも徹底的に
You were too weak for my potions travel.
町が豊かになることは誰にとっても有利だということを。それに積極的に携わった者に
We are
される
imposing.
機会が増えること。
We are turning into dictators. You see, here's the problem with dictatorship. Every dictator believes they're doing the right thing, but they're not. So the fact that we're gonna employ that logic, are we the baddies? Even though we're clearly not. But are we? To take Makosh by force alone, it would be difficult to avoid extreme measures, such as disrupting the command system and jeopardizing the fragile supply lines. Given George's tactical resolve and the local conditions, he would naturally not last more than a few days. Are we gonna dictator? Last year at Offkai, I hit Taters with a joke that basically floored him. It had something to do with the ship of Theseus, but it involved him with a boat made of himself, including that part of his body. You know the one. The punchline ended with the dictatorship, because that's how we would lead it. Anyway, I botched the joke, but just know that the punchline was gold, and I can't remember the joke. I've been trying to find a way to get that joke revived, but unfortunately, it is a dead joke, just like all of them. Wait, that means it's fair game. I'm gonna force my dictatorship into everything now. Let's go. Though Makosh would also be devastated before he goes down. Besides, with George's ties to the conglomerate, outside support is likely. Wreaking havoc on Makosh might push its citizens to support The Elsworn are also Makosh's citizens. Heavy casualties would only turn public opinion against Vasily. The joke sank with the captain? Not if it was the Costa Concordia. Man. Therefore, the Oathsworn must be won over. This intelligence provided by Dr. White will be our breakthrough.
バシルよ、犠牲を恐れているのならば、一刻も早く現状を変えることだ。
Gotta go fast! Vasily nods, finally resolute.
決めたぞ。まだ捕まっていない仲間たちに連絡する。地下の物流装置が生きてるかどうかはわからないが、ジョージに捕まった時にあれを使って機密情報をやり取りしていたんだ。
そう焦るな。私とメイリンでメンテナンスをした時はまだ正常に稼働していた。
It's like when the good guy escapes from jail. Normally after a jailbreak, it's like, oh no, enemies are closing in on your occasion. No, this time it's like, your allies are closing in on your occasion. Location, not occasion. Wow, I'm drunk already.
今後の作戦方針について説明しましょう。それと、戦いでの損傷を減らす方法があります。バシル、よく聞いておけ。
指揮官。
Oh. Before I can say anything, Lorelli steps up close and whispers into my ear. I nod and carefully pass her Dr. White's note. Oh. Well. You remember what I said earlier at the beginning of stream? Let's go gambling. Because I need Wife200, but first... How many... Oh, I got plenty. Okay, let's get like... 32. There we go. Using my Doritos. No need to use all of my premium currency just yet. We should get her in 40. Let's go gambling! It didn't work. We're not getting her with 20. We will. Guaranteed. We will. If I don't get her today, I'm getting her tomorrow. Aw, dang it. Well, at least we got the base rifle. Aw, dang it. We got another base rifle. They're faking me out. One of them's gonna be purple. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. You're not, I mean, you are purple. Technically not, but purple. But what if it was purple? I'm sure if I turned on the red filter on my computer, some of it would be purple. Actually, no, that's not true. Purple. Aw, dang it. We got our weapon. Aw, dang it. Okay. We got Banui, but we also got some cheap weapon scavenged from the Yellow Zone dump. Okay. I guess that's VM200 now. So sad. So sad. This is fine. Let's do the soiree. Where's the soiree? Right, I can access the soiree from the Dawn Forger. I hardly know her. I wanna try the soiree. Mwah. Vivid narrative. Lewis, Fatusia, and Vector plan to lull the commander to sleep with a bedtime story. Each of them comes up with a mini arc based on themselves, but they're having trouble progressing the narrative. In the end, the commander helps them weave their individual stories together. Hello, you three. First ones up from the committee are you, huh? An intersecting combination. Well, we've prepared something that'll get you well and truly relaxed before bed. Why am I worried? Ahem. After discussion, we've decided to go with telling you stories this time, Commander. Yo, so it's the Helen event. Yep, I've gathered plenty of stories from the database. Okay, now I'm really concerned. Oh, there's a problem. I'm no good at this at all. That's okay. It's alright. All we have to do is follow the plan and separate the story into parts so that we'll all have a part when we're responsible for it. It'll be a lot easier if everyone tells a little bit of the story. Okay. What do you think, Commander? Let's give it a go. Alright, let's get this show on the road. It's an enchanting fairy tale of heroes and a foul dragon. There was once an unlucky hero who was most unfortunate. Unbelievably so, in fact. Here's another hero, a cute one. She's very good at putting together cute outfits and creating toys. Like, yes, you are. And the last is a binary hero, with 2 souls residing inside her. That's just you. And you. Eh? You won't join in? Of course you won't join in. A squad like this doesn't inspire confidence. Well, let's see what all the hoopla is about. By the way, really quick, I just want to point out, my wife is on tea time counter today. It says at the bottom, drunk today. Yeah, I'm drunk today. Wait, I don't need to do that. It's already here. I've unlocked all the drinks, by the way. I make a point to unlock every drink each week. So, it's okay. Thank you, wife, for serving me drink today. Let's see what the hoopla about the 3 heroes is. A long, long time ago, the commander set off to slay a dragon with 3 heroes. At the cute hero's behest, they all dressed up adorably, setting off on the journey with their weapons in hand. When they were halfway to their destination, the unlucky hero had forgotten her bullets. That's a skill issue, dude. She laments her poor luck, preparing to return home with regrets in her heart. You're going home? Hold on!
そうね。
The binary hero finds a cave that might have bullets inside.
どうぞ。
He advises the group to venture inside.
かわいいでしょ
Thankfully, the cave wasn't as dangerous as they imagined. The inside was filled with various adorable dolls.
おもちゃで遊ぼうよ。
The dolls held pink bullets in their hands, and the heroes left with dolls and bullets aplenty. Dolls and bullets? The dolls left with dolls? Huh?
こんなもんか。
Everyone got lost soon after anyway. Yo! What a shame.
やっぱり。
The goal of taking down the dragon seems so far away still.
そんな。
Uh-oh! In this moment, the dragon rushes towards the heroes in its tank!
そうよ。
Everyone draws their weapons, ready to fight to the bitter end! Huh? Hold on a sec. Why is the dragon in a tank? I just thought it would be interesting. We can't just actually leave halfway through, right?
どうせまずいと思う。
I'm not sure how he would defeat a dragon in a tank with dolls and small arms ammunition. This is... Who could... Fucking... Okay. We could gift the drink. I need another drink. Okay. It's in a tank. It's stuck. Door's stuck. What do we do? All right, let me help you reorganize the story so far. Maybe we should use the simulator to recreate. I'm scared, but okay. Let's simulate whatever's going on. Simulation settings? Outfit settings? Ah, that's it! Yay! We get outfit. Yo! There she is! She's in the back. Yo! Yowzers! I hope Macho's still here. I don't have that outfit. That's your regular outfit! That's your regular outfit! Oh, there we go. That was an awesome transition. Holy shit. Yes! She does the spin. Oh my god. It's the doll. Ah! Is that a cute plushie from the stories? Very cute. Well, time to slay a dragon. So, is that our opponent? It doesn't quite look like a dragon driving a tank. Who would put something like that in a simulator? I hardly know her. Aw, but I wanted to see it. Let's save the fancy requests like that for next time. Let's hurry up and begin. Oh, okay. Oh! They're allowing me to use yo, okay, this is like a sample for dolls people may not have. Unfortunately for them, I'm cool, so I have these dolls. Let's use you. Let's use, where's Lewis? Let's use my Lewis. Actually, you know what? No, let's use their Lewis. And I know my Vector is better. League's better. Oh my god, my Vector kicks ass. Where's my Vector? Seriously, there she is. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's, just like that. Very cool. And with that, we get to sample. Well, this is gonna kill them all at once. Time to super lurk and head to Chow since you're past me in the story now. I did the very first story node! Huh? What do you mean? That was easy. Oh, okay. That was insanely easy, but... We won, but we did it with overwhelming doll firepower. Yes. Heroes in the story don't have that kind of backup. I wonder how many people don't know what this means. And compared to a dragon in a tank, our enemies are definitely lacking something. Am I the problem here? Are we the baddies? Oh boy. No, it was an oversight on my part. What kind of story is everyone in the mood for? Oh, I have to choose. Vector, Lewis, or Fatusia? There's really only 3 options. Normally I'd say it was like only 1 option, but honestly, if I had to pick between Lewis, Vector, and Fatusia, I'm going with Lewis. Come on, Lewis. What kind of story do you have in mind, Lewis? Something lighthearted and lively. I want to be the cute hero, going on adventures and growing with the commander and everyone else. And why do you want to tell this sort of story anyway? Because the cute hero used to be all by her lonesome once. She looked for the commander and everyone else long and hard, but nothing came of it. When she finally found the commander, she swore that she would never suffer from being separated again. Children don't like stories about saying goodbye. I'm the same way. And that's why I want everyone to be together forever and ever. Definitely a very Lewis way of doing things. Would a story like this be a bit too self-indulgent? Maybe everyone wants an adventure of legend, not something so even-tempered. Perhaps legends are easier to remember, but I like to see warming little tales like this more. Let's come finish the story. Okay! Oh, I get everyone else's opinion. Let's go ahead and get Vector's dependence. Damn, I'm not cut out for this. Pay me no attention, I'm just an unlucky hero. What sort of adventures does the unlucky hero have in mind then? I don't know yet. No matter how you look at it, a dragon's gonna be a pain in the ass. At best, everyone gets a few scratches, but at worst... What's the worst? Oh! We'll lose you! Yo! Then, the squad will be without its leader, and the unlucky hero will live the rest of her life blaming herself. Wow! Why does it gotta be so relatable, though? Rather than have that happen, we should just give up from the very start. No! That won't be happening. The commander will be alright, and the journey will continue. None of these things are remotely guaranteed, but since you say so, then I will choose to believe as well. Despite how much trouble the unlucky hero thought all of this was, she did not give up. Things developing like this might not be so bad. Also, hi, Kat. I'm not sure if you heard her jump onto the table. My microphone has been stupid sensitive since the update, so you probably heard that. That thumping or whatever came through the microphone was my cat jumping onto the table. Hey, cat. Fatusia's wish. Maybe I shouldn't have let the dragon have the tank. Hey, no giggling, Nixie. What sort of story do you have prepared, Fatusia? Let me think. A story of a binary hero triumphing over a dragon, only to become the dragon. Wait, there's like, that's like not every story. That's like spoilers of a game I don't want to spoil. Like just saying the name of the game would spoil the game. Any particular reason you like to tell such a story? Because the hero was the dragon's progeny from the start. To be a hero, but also a foul dragon. A compelling premise, no? Isn't that at least 2 Fire Emblem games? It is! Like, actually. Like, bruh, okay. He's traveled still with the commander and everyone else, but the future isn't set in stone. Fire Emblem 8, the Sacred Stones? No, that's not what happened. Maybe her true form is that of a dragon, or maybe it's that of a true hero. Okay, that's just Fire Emblem freaking... Fuck, which one? Both Awakening and Engage fit that description. Spoilers for both games, by the way, but those games are over a year old. It's fine. I feel like it's okay to spoil something if it is over a year old. That's it. Like, you've had a fucking year to experience it. Come on. Or maybe she will simply persist as she is. Do you not like stories about slaying dragons, Commander? Commander, do you mean that you would accept even a hero destined to become a dragon? Yes. Yes. The dragon's progeny have committed no transgressions, right? Please go tell that to Nixie yourself sometime too. Bro, she's right there! In any case, I understand how you feel. I'll continue the story with you. Well, we did it. Yeah, I've got some ideas bouncing around after our chat, Commander. It's not good to continue with only one person speaking at a time, no? Gonna end up a mess again. That being the case, let's have the Commander pick a main character who will guide the ending. I have to make a choice. So, when it comes to analysis paralysis, I went to a board game night last Monday. Well, this previous Monday of this week. And one of the girls there, she was probably like late high school, early college age, and she was very... How do I say this without sounding mean? Fuck it, I'm gonna sound mean. Very typical beginner board gamer, insecure, like, not freaking blah. And the game we were playing was not complicated, but sometimes she would take minutes on her turn. In a game where your turn takes seconds. And it's like, we tried to be courteous at first. I told her that when faced with analysis paralysis, that's just your brain not being able to filter out the best possible option because you think all the options are equally good. In such a case, it's best to just pick one, because no matter what you pick, it's gonna be fine. Because your brain has already decided that every option is good. That didn't work. So I then told her on another turn, when it comes to analysis paralysis, I keep a dice with me and I roll it to make my decisions. I let fate decide. That didn't work. And I'm like, okay. And then one of her, who I would assume is one of her friends, also female, started teasing and lightheartedly bullying her in a roundabout way to get her to take her turns faster. And I'm like, well, cool, I guess. I am constantly trying to think of ways to politely keep the ball rolling at my game nights, because I do want to host more game nights, especially in the Discord, because I'm really getting back into board games now, as well as if I'm going to be participating in that in-person game night at the board game store, the local one, then being able to maintain a positive atmosphere even among these hardships is just going to help overall. All that is to say, basically what I'm trying to say is that we're picking Lewis. Yes, I am sure we're picking Lewis. Alright everyone, let's fill in the gaps in this story together. Let's have the cute hero round things out in this story of ours. Yeah, oh that's so cute, oh my god! Yeah, put a perfect end to this story with your gentle touch. Okay! Even as the dragon rode out in its tank, the three heroes refused to flee in fear. The cute hero commands a vanguard of dolls, clambering onto the dragon's wings and confining it to the earth. The unlucky hero's inherent misfortune triggers again. At a mere touch, the tank breaks down on the spot, sending the dragon straight into the ground. What? The binary hero stops the dragon from moving an inch, giving the cute hero a chance to end everything. The cute hero manipulates her dolls, surrounding the dragon with them as they begin to sing a requiem. Submerged in warmth and childlike sentiments, the dragon begins to lightly bob its head in tune to the music. What the fuck is this story? Fiddly, it falls into a deep sleep. With the commander's guidance, the three heroes banded together, triumphing over the dragon. The four heroes would never separate again, working towards the same goals. Just like this, the story continues going, never ending.
Hi.
It's done! It's done!
指揮官
Commander, do you like these kinds of stories?
そうよ
I don't mind them. They're rather interesting.
食べない方がいいかも。
It's exhausting to make up stories. I don't think I could come up with another word.
うーん
Yeah, it's true. We really aren't cut out for telling tales. But we had fun! And that's the important thing here. I hate it when people say this out loud. Anytime someone is all like, the most important thing is to have fun. It's like, fuck you! I hope you come in last place for the rest of your fucking life and see how it feels. Like, I mean, then again, in my case, I was having fun coming in last place at the racetrack when they promoted me to the Pro League. And then I stopped coming in last place. And you, Patrick, stop. Thanks. Right, since we're done, Commander, which hero was your favorite?
いいでしょ
I like the cute hero. No wonder. Her dolls all came in handy in the final Jamie, pull up that Obama medal meme where Obama's giving a medal to himself.
指揮官、
Let's go with the unlucky hero.
そんな。
She doesn't have anywhere else to go. She might end up on the streets like the dragon soon enough.
指揮官
I think you should go with a Motherfucker. Without your companionship, she might turn into a dragon someday, you know? Is that a threat? Just sleep it off. The commander's already asleep? Alright, we were telling a bedtime story. If you look at the results, I'd say our mission was successful, no?
そうでもない。
That's nice. I was dozing off a bit too.
悪くないかも。
Maybe I'll sleep too. Right here will do. Oh, that's sly. Count me into— No! You're gonna cut my neck off! Cuddling! I'm gonna sleep too then. Yo, group sleep. Let's go. Yo, it's Project Hail Mary. They're gonna watch me sleep. Very cool. Anyway, we're gonna— oh, wrong scene. Hold on. We're gonna cat cam jump scare. As you can see, I have a cat. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. There is a cat. There is a cat. I wasn't kidding about the Malort, by the way. We have a cat. And with that, it's time for the first Bezos break. I'll catch you all in 3 minutes. I'm gonna be petting this cat. We're gonna squish that cat. Squish that cat. You gotta squish that cat. I love this cat. Oh my god. This is a good cat. Anywho, don't watch the ads. The ads are gonna play during the BRB screen. And yeah. I'll see y'all in 3 minutes. Okay, I changed my noise gate settings a little bit. It should be... Oh, wait. The soiree continues tomorrow. Okay. Let us continue whatever I was doing. Sounds a bit better, less clipping? Wait, okay. Well, we need to go gambling. So that's what we're gonna do. Gambling. Alright, say it with me, folks. Let's go gambling! My gamble did not work, but it's fine. The one time I gambled at a casino, I won. I beat the casino. I'm a winner. I won $5. That casino has never seen anyone so happy to win $5. I went up to that freaking money exchange for casino chips to dollars, and I proudly put 2 $5 chips on the table and said, I won! And she's like, yeah, you won, good job. And yeah, I'm sure they see people lose their entire life savings multiple times in the casino, but you know what? It is what it is. Let's go ahead and continue. 1% done with the story? How long is this story? Okay. When I come back from Offkai, we are. When does the event end? It lasts until a week before 8:05, I think, maybe. Well, I think it's 19 days. You did say you're gonna have longer streams. Yes. I'm just mentally preparing myself because not only do we have this, but we also have the event. Let us take the time to do the event on mobile while at Offkai. No. I will be doing my dailies at Offkai, and when I come back that week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will be doing this. And that's it. Only until after we have finished everything will I do the Offkai recaps. No. I'll figure things out. I'll keep you all updated in the Discord. It's gonna be whatever, but let's go ahead and play the video game. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Her bullet silently slices through clouds and mist, erupting in a flare of light and flame. What does that even mean? I guess we'll find out.
M200? どこにいるの?
Hiding.
さっきから言いたかったのだけれど、あなたの方、とてつもなくうるさいわよ。
You've had that shit going on non-stop.
そうですか。起爆装置が稼働してるからかな。
起爆装置?
Is she infected? Detonator? I hot.
あ、いえ。ちょっとした自己防衛です。ダンデライオンが耳にしたのは、おそらく近くの工事現場の音でしょう。
Instruction noise, okay.
かなりの騒音ですが、視界はすこぶる良好です。射程範囲を最大まで活かせますし、他の狙撃ポイントまでの距離も悪くありません。はあ、あそこの作業員たち、状態があまり良くありませんね。ああした光景をずっと見ていれば、人形でも気分が悪くなります。
Bro, me at all the factory workers out there. I think the term is blue collar worker. I don't know why that's a thing. But friggin', I will never understand the life of blue collar work. It is, ugh. I could never do it. It'd fucking kill me. I say that because I've tried it. I lasted less than a fucking week.
適した場所が見つかったなら、それでいいわ。
Makeshift communicator suddenly erupts in static, mixed with harsh electrical crackling that drowns out everything else.
何このピザ、パイナップルが乗ってるじゃない。
Bruh!
最悪。
Yo! Dandelion hates pineapple pizza? What the fuck? She was like 10 out of 10, and now she's like 9 out of 10. Ugh. This is like the 87th worst day of my life. I'll drink to that. Give me a fucking second. It sucks. I'm not even working the kind of blue collar like construction. I'm a fucking white collar office guy. I sit at my desk and I do my best when I have to. And only when I have to. Is she hallucinating? Uh-oh. He's really going through it. M200 sighs and leans back against the crate behind her. The crate behind M200 is half open, with cables of varying thickness and a receiving antenna extending out. What you call black-collar sewage workers, oil rig workers, and the like. Really dirty and dangerous stuff that makes the world turn. I like that. Black-collar, like fucking you'd put on a dog to keep it tied down somewhere. Like literal fucking slave driving. Let's fucking go. M200 presses a switch on the crate. Claire's voices immediately play from within. A small integrated screen lights up. The image is a little blurry, but the figures are still distinguishable. Bruh. This fucking guy. Wait! Vegeta's mass-produced?
そんなことあるわけないじゃん。その辺の量産型と一緒にしないでくれる？このモデルは世界にたった2体しか存在しないんだ。
George about to get bitch slapped.
私とシーヤの2人だけ。そもそも相手が強すぎるのがいけない。フランクフルトの英雄、財団の超エリートすら恐れる悪魔だぞ。
Oh wait, she knows us?
ガイアと私については後でご説明します。それよりも早急に対処せねばならない問題があるかと。率直に申し上げますと、今回の動乱を速やかに進めなければ。
Yay, we get to take out George from the inside. Very cool.
仕方ないだろう。突発的な事態だったのだ。それに、お前には責任がないとでも言うのか。もしあれが指揮官だと分かっていれば。
From the start? Is that a May Neko 46 reference? Also, he didn't recognize the commander as me. That's a skill issue on your part, dude.
残念ながら、あの時点での断定は不可能でした。彼らの身分識別システムを通じた干渉は極めて有効だったと言わざるを得ませんね。とはいえ、忠告はしたはずです。トマトキングの噂が流れ出したのはごく最近。
I like how Tomato Emperor is like canon now. Tomatoes, they make the world go round. I do like tomatoes, actually. There are people that don't like tomatoes, and I can understand that. It's like how I don't really like strawberries. Like, I like but don't like strawberries. It depends on its application and my mood. Because strawberries, usually strawberries are just beyond my upper limit of too sweet. Okay, the new character they added to Enfield is a nature element character, which is already pretty rare, but it's currently a linked character with 2 models for their abilities based on if you want to lean into their primary or secondary stat. I look forward to seeing both models on Pixiv later. That said, Arknuts is really rare on Pixiv. What the fuck? What up with that? I barely even see Chen. And Chen is like the only character I'd pull, really. Like, all the other characters are like not very pullable. Reading comprehension. Mode and model. I'm drunk. Okay. I want you to recall every time a streamer has misread your comment. Fun fact, the way I'm sitting is farther away from my main monitor where chat is than I normally sit. Why are you drunk? Oh, hey, you know, I didn't realize you had audio on. Anyway, Welcome in. I'm having a great time. Wife200 will be ours, and we get the lore behind Hudina here. I just turned it on. You can't turn me on. I'm drunk. I explained this at the beginning of the stream. I can't get horny when I'm drunk. I force him to get drunk. Just me and Giddy. I lurk in most others. That's fine. It's not you. It's not me. I'm not me. Did you use the PK Fire reading? Don't. Don't. Don't do it. I'm almost done with my drink. I'm short. Yo, short kings. Bruh. This guy. Hey, Macho, you know how you prevent being short on channel points? By coming to my streams whenever I stream. Easy clap. That's all you gotta do, man. Back to lurk I go. Have fun! Thanks for joining. Oh, Gamba? Right, I made that a lot cheaper. Oh, you gambled them all!
Let's go gambling!
Alright. Alright, here we go. It's blackjack time. Let me go ahead and get the prediction up. Let's go ahead and... Alright. You guys have 2 minutes to gamble your channel points. We're gonna be playing some simple blackjack, where we're gonna see... I just gotta get these 4 jokers out of the deck. We are going to see best of... However, best of 5. Best of 5. Nested redeems make it difficult to get over 25k even. Well, yeah, that's... I guess I did have good redeems. There was actually a way to shuffle the cards. Let me see if I remember how to do it. You gotta... Oh, that's tricky. I want to practice that someday. But, okay, so you go like this, and then you just... let the cards fall onto each other. Oh! That's doable! That is doable. That is very doable. You just gotta... I'm gonna practice that. In the meantime, I'm gonna bend the shit out of these cards. Have fun being rich, but you still have to win in blackjack. So the rules of this simple blackjack game are very simple. I stay on 16 or higher, but I also win any ties. Any cards that are played do not get shuffled back into the deck. This is basic rules, no casino rules, so if you get doubles, you can't split or anything like that. You can't double down, nothing like that. It's just a simple hit or stay. That's it. Best of 5 wins. Why? Because I'm simple blackjack. Technically, these are the original rules of blackjack or some shit like that. I don't know, man. I'm just playing the cards. He plays the cards to find the answer. Those who deal will never suspect. Splitting is cool though? Nope. Okay, here we go. First deal. You get a 5 and a 4, so you have 9, and I have an 8. We can check. Okay. Hit. Okay, you hit, and now 9 plus 4 is 13. Would you like to hit or stay with 13? That is the question. It's very hit. Okay, everyone wants hit. Hit with 13. Plus 3 is 16. You're at 16. It's like we're playing Flip 7. Holy shit. 16. You have a 3, 4, 4, 5. Hit again at 16. Hit. 16 plus 9 is a bust. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. That's 1 for me. You have an 8 and a queen. You have 18 and I'm showing 2. To court a certain goblin, let it ride! I'll drink to that. What did I have? I had ace 5. in the previous hand. You're allowed to know that information. Stay at 18? I think it's fair to stay at 18. You can stay at 18. Don't tell the people on the island. Here we go. I have a 2. Plus a jack, which is 12. Plus 7, which is 19. I win. Wait, no. You win. 18. 18 beats 17. It's 1-1 now. I'm drunk. Give me a second. But hey, 3 spades. That's a flush draw, right? There we go. It is 1-1. You have a king and a 3 for 13, and I'm showing a queen. Hit or okay, hit with 13? Hit, okay. 23! I win. I win with 17. So now it is Nest 2, Chat 1. If I win another round, I win the whole thing. Fucker, I hardly know her. 4 plus 9 is 13. And I'm showing a queen. And 21, I automatically win. You would have busted anyway. With 23. Well, we have our answer. Here's outcome. Ness wins. Tiny fuck. Hey! Don't bring my height into this. What the fuck? Huzzah! Congratulations. You have won the definitely not rigged gambling game within a gambling game. Enjoy your channel points. Yukino gets all the channel points, holy bajoli. Mahjong rigged emote? Yeah, I got rid of that because I don't play Mahjong anymore. But thank you so much for playing my game. Let me shuffle these cards. They're my cards, I can bend them. I'm allowed to bend my own cards. I want to learn how to shuffle without bending cards, but because these are my own cards, I will bend them. What is chat to Ness win ratio? I believe it is 3-1. I've won 3, chat has won once. Or twice. It might be 3-2. Overall, I tend to win a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And this pants grab? That's fine. I'm out of drink. I have work tomorrow and I only have this much left in the bottle, so I think that's enough drink. I have water. Very cool. Let us proceed with the video game. Is that so? Yes. Bruh.
ジョージさんがネズミどもに空までぶっ飛ばされて、今度は地面に叩きつけられた時、助けるためにめっちゃ手振ってたよな。それがなんだ。
How long are you streaming tonight? Maybe for another 90 minutes. It's a long stream tonight because I want to do a lot of the event because I'm not going to be able to stream until the event's almost over.
ガイア、ジョージさん、申し訳ございません。この子のメンタルは戦闘に特化しているため、社交面はどうしても未熟になってしまいがちなのです。どうかご容赦を。周辺地区の戦力に関しましては、すでに連絡を済ませております。今しばらく時間をいただけませんか。また、保安官を動かせば、あのお方の耳にも。
You need sleep to get up early tomorrow? Yo, same! Because I too have to wake up early tomorrow because I wake up at 5 a.m. for work. Such is life.
その程度のことまで彼に報告するのかね。シーヤよ、あのお方は多忙を極めておられる。些細なことをいちいち報告していては、あのお方の身が持たんのではないか。
エリアに関わることです。私一人で判断するわけにはいきません。
Why do you have to work on a Saturday? Because it's Friday here. Today's Thursday. Fuck, I gotta check. Today is Mokuyobi. That is Thursday. Thank you, phone. Yeah, I have to work on Friday. Here in America, we have slave labor hours. I genuinely believe that 4-day work weeks need to be a thing, but it's whatever.
ですが、動員する範囲をほんの少し狭められるのです。
Friday must be nice. Bruh, that's racist!
ならばあのお方の邪魔にならない範囲でまずは人員を集めたまえ。
This guy.
ジョイ。ねえねえジョージさん、いい考えがあんだけどさ、私と取引してみない？
This lady's psychotic, and for some reason, it's kinda hot. You stream to fall asleep? Oh, in that case, you know what? Just for that, I'm feeling generous. You get a free drunken lullaby on the ocarina. Let me play you Watame no Komori Yuta. We were on the verge of greatness. We were this close. Let's play the video game.
私はあんたの味方だよ。そっちだって自分の部下が怪我して死ぬのは嫌だろ。あいつらどれも修復できない本物の人間みたいだし。戦うだけ損。
Real humans? Nah, only fake humans.
何が言いたい？
単純な話だよ。私の実力を見ただろ。暴れ回ってる奴らは私が始末してあげる。
I really shouldn't be attracted to the psychotic ones. However,
ガイア、あなたの任務を教えてくれる？教える。大切な妹になら何だって教えちゃう。
bro.
私さ、とある人形を探してんだよね。非軍事勢力管理局ってとこに。
Wait, is she looking for M200? It's fine, we have established you ain't right, boy. Correct! I would have said you're right, but we just established that it's not right.
あんたの元にはあらゆる情報が集まってくる。
ロレンの公務人形に何の用だ？ロレンの恨みを買うつもりはないぞ。
I'm just gonna say, if you can do your own things on someone else's payroll, fucking do it. I shit you not, pun intended. I did my 30-minute bathroom break. When I entered the bathroom this afternoon, someone was already in there. And when I left 30 minutes later, that guy was still there. I tip my hat to you. I kneel. My 30-minute bathroom break pales in comparison to the 1-hour bathroom break. Oh my god. Bruh. It's fine. I've been beaten at my own damn game.
この取引はどうも私に不利に働くらしい。
まあそう焦んないでよ。あのネズミ元管理局だからさ、とっくに除名されてるはずだ。大した人形でもないんだし、管理局が道具一つのために手出ししてくるわけないだろ。安心しなって。あんたにとっちゃ超低リスクで
Bruh. She doesn't have ulterior motives, I swear. Alright, we were spying on that convo. Uh-oh.
ごめんなさい。テレビを見ていたら急にダンデライオンの声が聞こえたものだから驚いて。
M200 looks down to check on the control panel. Indicator lights blink steadily. He exhales in relief. Pause and looks up at the communicator. I hardly know her. Why is Dandelion here? How did she get here?
簡潔に言うわね。そちらの設備の問題でほんの一時しか信号を増幅できないの。また通信が切断される可能性が大いにあるわ。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。ID 認証を経ていない違法の通信機なので、これが限界ですね。
Illegal communicator? Yo, that's me when I DM a VTuber.
だからこそ急ぎましょう。まず、あなたに全面的なスキャンを施して、
At least that
ウイルスの侵入状況を確かめるわ。
At least that answers the question. How did she get here?
セカンダリレベルへアクセスするわよ。準備はいい？
お待ちを。これでよし。いつでも行けます。
Alright, we're going in. This is her level 2. M200 is mandatory. Taters, where's your M200? 2K's got M200 at 8K. Taters at Jesus Christ! Oh! Yeah. You built her, good! Woo! Thanks, Taters! Okay, who else was in the story? Dandelion was in the story. Who do I... It doesn't matter who I bring. So let's bring out Harpsy. Let's bring out Lewis and Bunny. And they're gonna do their things in that order because I haven't seen their stuff yet. Very cool. Alright, those two synergize. I forgot. Alright, wife! Let's see what you can do! She hides in a dumpster. And kills from a dumpster. I'll baseball that. Harpsy buffs and kills. Cool. Okay, so Harpsy gets to do two things at once. That's neat. Lewis gets to do fun Lewis and Lewis activities. When I was younger and they were teaching about the Lewis and Clark expedition, it wasn't until halfway through the year that I realized Lewis and Clark were two people. Because the way they were never said individually. It was always Lewis and Clark this, Lewis and Clark that. My dumbass thought the man's first name was Lewison and last name Clark. That it was one guy discovering America. Fucking... It's fun. That went more smoothly than expected. Yeah, we just absolutely obliterated her neural cloud. Understandable. Hey yo! Remote virus removal? Where have I heard that one before? We want you on the Elmo, please. And by we, I mean me. No, she's infected! What? I thought we eradicated Parapluie, unless it's something else. It's computer AIDS. Pointless apologies? Where have I heard that one before?
すみません。少し待ってもらえますか。監視設備が何かを捉えたようです。
M200 switches the monitoring channel. Display changes to an inconspicuous room. A doll pushes open a creaking, unstable door, followed by another.
あ、そうだ。まだ信号があるうちに指揮官にこの音声データを転送してもらえませんか。その記録の中に指揮官の知りたいことが含まれているはずですから。
Oh no! It's larger than the Discord 8 megabyte file limit! No!
それと指揮官と僕のターゲットはおそらく同じです。まだ合流はできませんが遠隔サポートなら可能なので。
Support from afar? That's a long shot!
了解。すでに転送を始めてます。
In the surveillance feed, the dolls begin searching the room, listening to the audio. M200 opens her weapon case and starts assembling her rifle. Aya kicks a nearby cardboard box hard, then raises her gun and aims it. Bang! That's a lot of banging. They must be having lots of fun. Gunfire drowns out Gaia's frustrated shouting. The box is riddled with bullet holes. Lamau hothead. I really like how these two are basically polar opposites. I love character twin archetypes like this. Gaia sticks out her tongue and reloads. Catching sight of the bullet holes, she grimaces again. Literally me. Ayo, Sakura?
そういやし、お前もあいつを知ってるはずだ。ほら、人形実験室の近くに非軍事勢力管理局の射撃場があっただろう。あいつ武器のテスト要員だったはずだぜ。ありゃどう見ても
You're talking about wife! You're foreshadowing wife!
平凡で的に弾を当てることだけが生きがいなタイプ。なのにイエローエリアに出た途端なんでこうもすばしっこくなるんだよ。たく意味わかんねえ。覚えてない。その時の記憶余剰データだとみなされて。
Bruh, they can just purge their memories? That's whack.
まあどうでもいいや。とにかくあたしらのどっちかが覚えてりゃいいんだ。同じ記憶が2つあったところで無意味だしな。
M200 attaches a suppressor and looks through the scope. In the scope is a dilapidated, unfinished building across the street. With a slight adjustment, the scene matches the surveillance feed almost exactly. The two dolls remain unaware. Yo, she's got the drop on him! M200 loads around and rests her finger on the trigger. He hesitates briefly before pulling it. Uh-oh. M200 murmurs to herself, then pulls the trigger. The suppressed shot blends seamlessly into the construction noise behind her. As if sensing something, the doll named Gaia reflexively shoves Thea aside. Yo! The bullet grazes above their heads and strikes a tarp-covered pile behind them. Pre-planted explosives ignite instantly as the thunderous blast erupts. Flames and shockwaves engulf the two dolls. A red indicator light lights up on M200's monitor. One transmitter disappears. The screen goes black.
避けたって意味ないのに元から人形を狙ってなんかいないよ。
No, she wasn't aiming for them.
やっぱり動かないターゲットの方がやりやすいか。
Real snipper, let's go! M200 stares at the blazing building for a moment. Only when the distant sirens begin to wail does she snap out of it and start dismantling her rifle. A clang, the tripod slips from her trembling hands and hits the ground. Takes 2 deep breaths, steadies herself, and picks it up again.
指揮官、僕に勇気をください。
Wife! Very wife, very cool. Not you! That's fine. Let's go ahead and continue with the gambling. It's gambling time! Please, wife, come home. That would be super special awesome if we could get a... Before we do that, what is Nightwalker Cardamom? Mom. What's this? Physical damage dealt by the first 2 attacks per round is increased by 20% and... Jesus fucking hell! Wow! Okay. That is insane. But that's okay. And ignore 30% of the defense. That is insanely powerful. But in order to use that effectively, we need wife first. So let's approach the soft pity range by failing another 10 pull by going gambling! We're just building up to it. Every time I press that button, it's like rolling a d20. And if I roll an at 20, I get her. But it costs $20 to roll the dice. Those are not good odds. Just saying. Like 5% is bad. And that's using mathematical statistics. It's not, that's just somewhat gambler's fallacy applied. But it's fine, because it's technically not wrong, even though it... Oh! Double purple! Double purple. We're kind of making some stuff back. This is fine. I'm cool with this. Alright! We got Banui. Wait! We got the two characters in the story. Nice! Oh dang it. Oh dang it. Double purple. We take those. That's better than nothing. This is fine. This is fine. Let's go ahead and continue the story. What? CA12. Black and white. The one who holds the microphone is the arbiter of right and wrong. It do be like that. He wasted... Yes! That's why I stopped drinking on a Thursday. It's okay. I'm drinking Friday and I'm drinking Saturday. Very alcohol. Very cool. And I'm drinking next stream. Holy shit. Every single one of my next streams I'm gonna be drinking. I'm proud of you, boy. I'm fucking not. The meeting between Vasily and me is still ongoing when all of a sudden I receive a communications request from Dandelion, apparently relayed through the Elmo.
すまないバシル。急ぎの通信が入った。
誘拐されたんですって少し画面を離してちょうだい。
Bruh.
あなたの姿を見ておきたいわ。
どこも欠けてないよ。安心してくれ。
誰の仕業なの？あなたを誘拐したのはどんな人物なのか。
For a moment, I don't know whether to blame this kidnapping on George or Lorelei.
誘拐ってわけでもないんだ。突然のことだったから連絡が間に合わなくて。
I mean, it was a joint operation.
あら、お久しぶりね。ダンデライオンさんも相変わらずお元気そうで何より。今回の件はちょっとした誤解なの。もしあなたとお仲間の皆さんに心配をおかけしたなら謝るわ。
Dandelion doesn't respond immediately. She simply looks me up and down, her expression difficult to read.
無事ならそれでいいわ。それよりも伝えたいことがあるの。あなたが思いもよらないような人形がモコシュで孤軍奮闘しているわ。状態はよろしくないわね。
Oh no!
彼女のウイルスを何とかするまでは
I can't believe she's actually dying of computer AIDS. This is so sad.
だけど私とエルモ号を中継することでメッセージのやり取りはできる。ウイルスによるリスクは私が何とかするわ。
Alone, unexpected doll. I recall the vague sense of being watched since entering Mokosh, along with those anonymous gifts. Many unresolved mysteries suddenly fall into place. He didn't install Norton 2004 RIP? Yo, I'm still using fucking Windows Firewall from Windows 95. It's got that archaic, impenetrable stuff because modern tech doesn't have the language to get past it. Lamau.
それは誰なんだ？
元グリフィンの人形よ。M200 を覚えてる？
Remember her? Oh, how could I forget her? At the mention of her name, a small, shy figure immediately comes to mind.
M200 彼女の多彩ぶりには驚かされたよ。戦いでは随分と
She was always a wife, and she's still a wife.
慎重で冷静沈着なタイプだと思っていたが、なぜたった一人でこんなところへ。
話せば長くなるわ。M200 からの日誌データを預かっているの。
Oh no! The logs are poisoned! They're full of termites!
それと、今は距離を保つしかないけれど、遠くからあなたの作戦をサポートすると。
Yay! We have a distant ally. Yo! M200 coming in clutch with the long distance relationship! Let's fucking go.
わかった。彼女に礼を伝えておいてくれ。他に要件は？すまないが通信要請が入った。
忙しそうね。私はこれで。早く片付けて、早く帰っていらっしゃい。
Before I can respond, Dandelion decisively cuts the connection, yielding the line to the urgent caller. Don't fall for that, those don't work. Watch me. The next moment, the image of Monsoon Squad appears on the communicator? I hardly know.
衛兵隊に動きがあった。
町に衛兵隊が大勢現れたの。住宅をしらみつぶしに操作してるみたい。誰かを探してるんだと思う。
Uh-oh. The feed. The two of them seem to be standing on something like a rooftop, observing from above.
誰か。現場の様子を見せてくれ。
了解。
In the feed, massive electronic billboards on the streets are still cycling through advertisements, and the greenery remains lush. It all looks like just another ordinary day in Makosh. Beneath this facade of prosperity so carefully constructed by George, the armed Oathsworn troops are moving through the streets, banging on doors, even forcing their way inside. Casual reminder that any events in-game and any similarities in real life due to modern events are purely coincidental.
開けろ。聞こえてるのか。10秒待ってやる。さもなくば扉を蹴破るぞ。10、8、6、4、2。
Yo, he's cheating.
待って。早まらないでください。
そこをどけ。邪魔だ。
A squad of Oathsworn shoves the homeowner aside and storms into the house.
徹底的に調べろ。
Bruh. The squad leader waves his hand. Sounds of smashing and rummaging echo from inside.
隊長さん、何を探して。それは割らないで。それは。
The camera shifts as Yahoo redirects the focus to another building.
私の全財産です。
Yo!
捧げます。
Public extortion! Let's go!
我が家は何もやましいことなどしておりません。モコシュに忠誠を誓った身です。
The next house.
人なんて格差しませんよ。あの一件があってから。
It's a manhunt. Who are they looking for? And the next.
そうだ、こいつだ。こいつは裏切り者のバシルと話していた。この目で見たんだ、本当だ。
Bruh!
こいつは何の関係もない。
This guy! The fucking shoot! Shoot him! The man being pushed forward struggles desperately.
嘘だ。バシルとなんてもう2年も。
Yo! His defense is cut short as two Oathsworn shoulders step forward. Without a word, they bind his hands behind his back with practiced efficiency. Rough, swift, and methodical. Immediately after, the merchant who betrayed his neighbor is subdued in exactly the same manner. His bribery and betrayal have earned him no privilege nor mercy. You get what you fucking deserve! The Oathsworn load them into a patrol vehicles one by one.
両ターゲットの身柄を確保した。
I heard somewhere that the police get paid on commission, which is why there's a lot of corruption in the system or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. I find it backwards that of all occupations to be paid by commission, the police are one, whereas like literally every other isn't. Like, what? Depends on the state? Whatever.
さっきの男は知ってる。昔彼から金属のパーツを買い取った。それだけだ。
Damn.
なんてことだ。みんなが
We're fanning the flames of revolution! We're making the mother of all omelets, Jack!
バシル、 さっきの話を忘れたか。冷静になるんだ。まだ作戦は続いている。私たちの動きが遅くなれば彼らはますます危険にさらされてしまう。衛兵隊が連れ去った人の中に親しかった者は、例えば君と同じように地下のシステムを熟知している者だとか。
それは
この際はっきり言おう。この場所はすでに気づかれているかもしれない。できるだけ早く移動しなくては。
その必要はない。ここは誰も知らないさ。訪れたことがあるのはジョージに逆らったごく少数の者だけ。
You can't trust them. Instinctively refuting it, Vastly falters, unable to finish his sentence.
いや、君の言う通りだよ。人の口に戸
He
は
gets
立てられない。
This man gets it.
弱みはあるからな。少し考える。他にも廃棄された作業場があるぞ。もう何年も使われていない。今も地上で動けている仲間たちは誰も知らないはずだ。そこでなら安全に隠れられる。ついてこい。
Then a series of footsteps approach through the corridor. It's the dolls that set out on patrol returning.
指揮官、すべてを鈍勢せし、死せる騎士どもが迫ってきている。
That's foreboding. It's the Black Knight. It's the Roaring Knight. It's Deltarune.
つまり謎のターゲットが凄まじい速度で迫ってきている。敵襲の可能性が高い。
遅かったか。
Uh-oh.
総員、戦闘準備。
了解。
What the fuck is this?
合わせはしないわ。
Jawal! Huh? Uklut glares at Lorelli.
今度は指揮官から目を離しちゃダメ。
Yo! Get fucked, lady!
指揮官を私に奪われたくないでしょ。
Why you gotta say it like that? Okay. Everyone in the cutscene. So, Suomi was there?
みんなを守れるようになりたい。
Yushivnaya was there? Where is she? She's an ice doll. There she is. Uklut was there. Lorelli DSR-50 was also there. Is anyone else still using Lorelli DSR-50? Or is she previous event? Oh, this guy is. I did use my own. Dang. That's fine. What the fuck? Mushi, excuse me. Mushi's not here, but I'm gonna have to interrogate her why she has 3 limited elites already. At least she has really good ones. She's in good hands. Understandable, have a great day. Let's go ahead and nab the Lorelli DSR-50 here. Okay, very cool. More powerful than mine. Let's do that. He's going pay to win? Does she look like the kind of VTuber VTubers don't have money! That's how it works! VTubers are just broke. That's how it is. That said, freaking... How do I say this? Despite VTubers having no money TM, we still find ways to get to Offkai. Which... I mean, in the grand scheme of things, yes, it's expensive, but there are ways to make it more accessible and affordable. Like rooming with people. Like I'm rooming with Xander, for example. I also may or may not have splurged on a sudden sale from a board game publisher that just went on sale to commemorate one of their new games finally launching. And I also got that new game too, but that's besides the point. The point is, budgeting is important, and anecdotally, people don't know how to budget. Allegedly. I want to believe that people are good with their money. But after arriving at my friend's house a few weeks ago, and shortly after arriving, his roommate had ordered DoorDash, and they left the DoorDash food at the door about a couple of minutes after I had entered the house. And the roommate comes out and says, "Oh, hey, could you get that for me? I'll order that." And I'm all like, "Sure." I did pick it up and hand it to her, and I'm all like, "Enjoy." Or whatever. I'm like, wait. And in my mind, I'm like, holy shit. People actually use DoorDash? I thought it was a meme. I genuinely cannot comprehend this. Literally why? I do not understand. There are infinitely better things to waste your money on. Because if you they do 25 bucks for a pizza, you could get a decent cheap board game for 20. You could get an ocarina for $25. You can get alcohol for $25. You could probably get how much are cigarettes? I don't actually know. I've never shopped for cigarettes because I hate cigarettes, so I don't actually know the cost of cigarettes, but you could probably get at least one cigarette for $25. Like, come on, man. What are we doing here? How much does 500 cigarettes cost? Do they sell packs of 500? Okay. Let's play the video game.
おい、聞こえてる？こっちはまだ終わってないみたい。大通りで列をなしている者たちがいる。衛兵隊舎。
They're lining up. Oh no, they're gonna get executed.
みんな道の両脇に沿って並んでるの。あ、花を取り出した。すごい。花なんて贅沢品なのに。あ、後ろのパトカーも動き出したよ。車の中は。
Oh no! They're shipping off the lower class! Who's gonna do all the grunt jobs now? Nope, we've already gotten the fuck out of Dodge. The luxurious open-top car rolls forward under the tight escort, moving like a throne. The driver wears a crisp suit, and the sole passenger is George. The rubbish jobs? The rub job? What? Huh? I said grunt jobs, but okay. But what truly concerns me isn't the actor, but his escort. Force protecting George isn't just the Oathsworn. There are mercenaries that are even better equipped, as well as their counter-terrorist drones. Their backers are obvious, even without proper corporate insignia. Well, shit. So I didn't order an immediate strike. Assassinate him! Never trust an authority figure if he grandstands to tell the truth. Motherfucker's gonna spin that shit and lie. A wave of perfectly synchronized applause erupts. 10 claps, then a precise pause. George closes his eyes, savoring the artificially loyal sound. Satisfied smile tugging at his lips. Only after a long moment does he speak again. I feel so bad for this guy. He will get stun-locked by mirrors because he'll be stuck admiring himself before immediately beginning to tug until he can't anymore. He'll need outside intervention to keep himself from giving himself ED. Please. Bruh, this fucking guy. Now the good news, all this grandstanding, he's just trying to calm down the public. It's not like the low-class people can actually cause a revolution or revolt or anything. Am I right, fellas? Keep them quelled and keep them in division, and they will never rise up. That's how it works. Under the crowd's gaze, George's voice chokes. He pauses deliberately, letting the heavy nest spread. Let us take a moment of silence for all the people that I ordered to have die. Some of you will die. It's not even a sacrifice. It's just funny to me. Man's just gonna print more money, okay. Disrupted by the searches. This is why we have the amendment against unlawful search and seizure or some shit, but I guess they don't. Empire Strikes Back. And we. Well, okay. That's a good excuse to get rid of some low-class people that were a thorn in your side, buddy. Georges raises both arms. The street erupts once more into uniform applause. Yo, this is where we need to bring back the Rosa Parks booing. And by that I mean the freaking skit on YouTube about if Rosa Parks was in your seat by Zach Starr himself. Because that shit's funny. Because Rosa Parks does whatever she wants. And it's all like, anyone who opposes it just gets booed. I wonder how grandstanding at the dawn of civilization and political corruption was in like pre-recorded history. I wonder how rampant that was in like the very early ages of humanity, where people would just lie and gain the trust of the group with sweet and kind words or whatever, and cover up the truth of their bullshit. I like to believe that this is human nature. Scholars would argue, and I'm all like, you clearly haven't had this happen to you. You mean like Twitter? Yes. I say as I don't use Twitter, so I can only assume, but I've seen enough shit from Twitter to know. Oh, that's me! Yo, that's me! Let's go! Oh wait, that's the good guy! Boo! This man's printing money to bribe the masses. Understandable. Who cares what this does to the economy? This 4th of July, before celebrating, I'm all like, wait, what exactly am I celebrating? I couldn't really come up with a good answer, but I celebrated anyways. But what I celebrated was just drinking and having a great time with friends. Motorcade moves forward slowly in the feverish atmosphere, then disappears into the distance. Convoy disappears. The crowd's applause dies almost instantly. Faces return to wary indifference. Okay. Don't ask question, boy. Funny you should say that. Last year, when Boomer Visor was appointed the role of Boomer Visor from being a fucking blue-collar grunt for 47 years of his fucking godforsaken, pathetic life, he would tell me, he would grandstand like, oh, always ask questions, always ask for clarifications, that's your job, boy. You should make sure you're always asking. And whenever I'd ask a question, he would harass me. And I documented that shit. I made sure people knew, but no one cares about me. It wasn't until like the 10th time I brought it up to the like fucking literally 10th time I reported it, I escalated it to the the vice president of the company. Only then did change happen. Because they knew I was about to go to a fucking lawyer. They saw I had a fucking stack of documents, and it's all like, this is unacceptable. It seems this performance wasn't to soothe the people, but to reassure his master is watching from afar. George wants them to see how he still has Makash firmly under control. Okay. And at the same time, he reminds the people of one thing. Their loyalty doesn't matter. Only their obedience does. Bruh. It's almost like a threat. Lamau. As he slams his fist into the wall, the dull thud echoes. Perhaps that's the most he can express.
Oh,
we better get to it then. Yeah, we get to blow shit up. Waking up by putting him to sleep forever.
準備はいいか？
ああ。
手が震えているな。ジョージの言葉に動揺してるのか？
怖いものなんてない。そう言いたいところだが、ダメみたいだ。この震えは万が一失敗して多くの犠牲者を出すことへの恐怖からなのか。それともあれだけ流れた血をあいつが気にも留めていないことへの怒りからなのか。
ああ、遠くに行っちゃった。
And they're moving.
ねえ、いいの？指名手配されちゃってるけど、この町の人たち全員が敵になっちゃったってことだよね。
ああ、君たちはその場から撤退しなさい。まず合流するぞ。敵の主力部隊に気をつけろ。
了解。
忠告しておくが、君たちの顔はすでに割れている。
We're famous again.
くれぐれも注意しなさい。
Dr. White shows us his communicator. Latest local bulletin prominently displays high-resolution images of Vasily and me. We both look much younger. Yo, just give me a beard, we're good. Glance at the old man. Seems he truly intends to remain behind the scenes this time.
あの男、飴と鞭の使い方をよく心得ているわね。立場が違っていたら熱烈な拍手を送っていたところ。
Righteous, bruh.
残念ながら今や私は指揮官のもの。あの程度の戦闘、指揮官のためには及ばないわ。だけどここの住民たちにとってはあれで十分なのかも。指揮官、油断しちゃダメよ。
そうだな。奴には慎重に対処すべきだ。
I'm about to discuss the situation with Ku Klux team when the new comms alert down. Damn, phone's ringing off the hook!
また通信が。私のものじゃない。
Sound is coming from Vasily.
通信か。珍しいこともあったものだ。前に通信を交わしたのはいつだったか。
And before it's George.
もしもし。勝手に切れたぞ。
They got his location.
通話を切るボタンに触れたからだ。
Oh my, that is... Okay.
おっと。私としたことが。そうだ。こっちが通話ボタンだったな。
I do that all the time in Microsoft Teams because the answer call button is red and on the right side. That's the fucking hang up button.
なんだいその目は。私だってエンジニアだ。感覚が鈍っていてもすぐに取り戻せるさ。それで折り返しはどれだったっけ？
This guy. Before we can answer, the alert sounds again. After a quick look at his outdated device, I help him connect the call. It's audio only.
やあ、バシル。
Fucking George. What? You just Okay.
ジョージ、どうしてお前がどうやってこの番号を知った？
相変わらず甘いなお前は。通信機を変えて番号を拒否した程度で姿をくらませるとでも思ったか。もういい。お前に連絡したのは最後のチャンスを与えるためだ。日の光の元へと戻るチャンス。
Well, everyone wants him dead now. Why would he do that?
これまでのことは水に流そう。名誉は返してやるさ。モコシの開発部長の座を与えたって。
That's a good deal. If it weren't coming from him.
お前の才能が必要だ。
心にもないことを言うな。私の日の光のもとにお前はいない。条件を言え。
Yo, man, spitting bars here. Holy shit, I'm using that.
分かっているくせに。私のために薬品の生産ラインを改良し、純度を高めろ。第11局の連中にお帰りいただいた後は、腐りきったインフラの建設をお前が引き継ぐのだ。君の技術をモコシュに捧げろ。そうすればお仲間は返してやる。公平だろ。
Or we could just fight for it.
彼らの中にはお前の友人だっているんだぞ。
私の友人は幅広い。
断る。
Yo, Dagat Kotowaru! It's a JoJo reference!
ならば話し合いはここまでだな。トマトキング、いやエルモ号の指揮官と呼ぶべきか。そこにいるのは分かっているぞ。気に入っていたのに残念だよ。お前には度胸がある。製薬工場でその身分を知ったとき、
put one right between the eyes next time I see it, buddy.
それがよもやただの戦争狂だったと。
Yo, he's trying to do the Hotline Miami! You just like hurting other people, don't you? That's a projection!
見るがいい。お前の手下による危険な行為
Gaslighting.
の末に支払われた代償を全てお前のせいだ。まだ両親が残っているなら今すぐ
Just hang up on him, dude.
ことだな。
Bang! Bang, bang! Two gunshots ring out and the communicator bears two smoking bullet holes. The noises go quiet.
それ私の通信機。
Well, not anymore!
さっきの声のせいで怪我されたわね。新しいのに変えちゃえば。
Wow! At the residence of the Oathsworn's commander in Makosh, Wolfgore finishes his duties for the day and returns to his solitary residence. It is already the early hours of the morning. The entire day makes him feel as though he's been dragged back onto the old battlefield. Constant movement, gunfights, arrests, and coordinating the security detail for the first leader's speech. And me having to sneeze, but it's like right there and it won't fucking come out. Oh my god, I hate this. As the de facto administrator of the Oathsworn, he wouldn't normally need to involve himself in every detail. Since George brought in those arrogant mercenaries, he'd been forced to oversee everything personally to avoid offending the interests of that gentleman. In the past, the esteemed engineer Vasily had his moments of defiance, but never to this extent. This time is different. Complete break from before. He never used to allow his people to fire on the Oathsworn, and yet, the dolls he's brought in this time fight like military-grade elites, and those anti-personnel drones have caused significant casualties, even though he does not intend to kill any soldiers outright. Bruh. This guy looks like a fucking CSGO player. Makosh was once the envy of every surrounding settlement, not just because of its defensible terrain and pre-war infrastructure. It was also because of two very capable young men, Vasily, ever diligent in learning, and George, quick-witted and resourceful. And each rose through a mix of talent and fortune. Both shared the same determination to bring resources back to their homeland. Wolfgar remembers how Vasily nearly broke his leg installing the light conduit, only to be out surveying viable water sources from a wheelchair the very next day. And George, enduring humiliation from powerful figures from the Green Zone with a smile, ultimately secured crucial trade deals for Makosh. Once an abandoned strategic base became a thriving city through their joint efforts. From that, the Oathsworn were born, sworn to protect Mukosh, hence oath sworn. Wolfgar led them, swearing his heart to protect both of these young men. First leader and the engineer fell out. Wolfgar chose to support George, just like nearly everyone else, because Vasily helped Mukosh survive, but George helped it thrive. It was George who brought in pharmaceutical production lines from the Green Zone, the one who negotiated free supplies of food and medicine. Vasily had done well too. Wolfgar understands that the support from the 11th Bureau was a long-term investment, but Mukosh might not be able to wait for such a distant future. Immediate needs are far more pressing. Everyone has subordinates and families. People live in the here and now. The city's population keeps growing. So do the casualties from relentless labor. The Zavilat are rising. Vaccines and rations are never enough. Lifeline comes from trading with the corporations. George once said that to maintain those contracts, he works himself to exhaustion every day. Even then, the already small profits keep shrinking. Wolfgar doesn't agree with imposing large-scale martial law and conducting mass arrests under those conditions. George insists. Lately, he's become increasingly autocratic. Of course, as a commander of the Oathsworn, Wolfgar understands the pressure on the first leader, but this time, it's gone too far. Informants reported to him that during George's speech, they overheard several complaints. Finally! At least the public know he's full of shit!
うちの近くにいた唯一の医者を連れて行ったんだぞ。お袋の命はあの人にかかってたのに。
知ってる？ジョージの傭兵たち、街で道を塞いだ病人を撃ち殺したんだって。
It's time for a revolution! The flames of revolution! Let's go!
手下が持ち込んだトマトで目くらましをしたんですって。
Why the tomatoes?
没収してあるなら腐っててもいいから一つもらえないかしら。息子に植物の味を教えてあげたいの。今日で正しいのはバシルだって分かったね。彼は優しすぎたのよ。
Wolfgar ignores most of these reports and only instructs his agents to keep an eye on those who have gone too far. If everyone who has ever expressed dissatisfaction with George or support for Vasily were to be arrested, the city would soon be reduced to nothing but the Oathsworn. Half of them would arrest the other half. At least on the surface, Mukosh still looks as united as it once dreamed of being. People cheer, applaud, praise the wisdom of the first leader. Only when George looks away do their true expressions emerge, utter exhaustion and despair. Wolfgar doesn't know how to restore hope to those eyes. All he can do is sigh. Maybe someone else can. Maybe.
このままではダメだ、指導者殿。これでは間もなく限界が来る。
Wait, who's he talking to? Who's the leader?
誰だ?
His body is exhausted, but his mind refuses to rest. Wolfgar reaches for the half bottle of vodka he saved, but shifts to draw his sidearm instead. A noise behind him has triggered a soldier's reflex. The reaction's correct, but it's not fast enough. The moment his fingers brush the metal, a slender spike pins the gun to the table with perfect precision. He tries to vault over the desk towards his alarm, but someone grabs him by the collar and hurls him into a wall. The sharp pain on his tailbone leaves him unable to move. Gritting his teeth, he forces himself to focus towards the doorway. His guards lie sprawled outside, seemingly plunged into a deep sleep, one that will almost certainly end with concussions and skull trauma. Shit. Well, shit! I mean, her methods are very effective. A laugh, melodious as a nightingale, yet chilling to the bone. Slowly, Wolfgar turns his head. In the dim light, he can only make out a graceful silhouette like a mythical dark spirit. He hadn't seen the photos and learned that she was one of the Tomato Emperor's subordinates working with Vasily. He might never have recognized her as a doll at all.
見事。長い間世間を騒がして、バシルもようやく戦い方を覚えたか。だが、衛兵隊の半数はまだ指導者の直轄下にあり、外部から連れてきた精鋭部隊もいる。勝ち目はないと、貴様のご主人様に伝えるがいい。
Damn! The way he said that. Doll says nothing. She simply presses a finger to her lips. He's behind a simple receiver. Then, with a polite, elegant bow, she turns away, walking unhurriedly into the darkness, like a socialite from the White Zone on an evening stroll. Witnessing the combat capabilities of these dolls, Wolfgar had long expected assassination attempts. That's why he reinforced George's protection. What he didn't expect is that Vasily would target him instead. And yet, whatever her purpose, the former chief engineer clearly has no intention of killing him. Staring at the blinking communicator, Wolfgar feels his heart pounding harder than when he thought it was about to die. Perhaps as a premonition that something even greater than death is about to happen. Vasily wins out. Many years since he last spoke with Vasily. Call connects. The voice on the other end isn't Vasily's. It's mine.
はじめまして。人形たちを率いている指揮官です。今はバシルのモコシュ解放を手伝っています。よかったら話をしませんか？
トマトキングか。そんな気はしていた。要求は何だ？あいにく貴様にくれてやれるものは弾丸くらいしか。
Why you gotta say it like that, man?
互いにとっての最善策を探しませんか？モコシュが払う代償を最小限にしながら、私たちの目的も達成する。皆が利益を得られる道を。
Wolfgar isn't sure how he's supposed to react to that. Emotionally, wants to burst out laughing. Either the other party thinks he's a fool, or he himself is a fool to propose such a thing at such a time. Yet, he's heard the stories. This man defeated, or at least held his own, against the corporations in the Green Zone. Oh gosh, the corporations are almost like gods. Wolfgar has seen people enshrine their symbols at home, offering prayers of gratitude. They're literally praying to the corporate overlords! Oh my god! So to them, this commander is something like a god slayer.
それは無理な相談だな、若輩者よ。
Kid, even though I'm probably older than you.
なぜ俺を始末しない？ジョージに抗えるだけの力を有していない以上、無駄口にしかならんというのに。
あなたを殺したところで、ジョージは他の人間を据えるか、衛兵隊を財団の人間に預けるでしょうね。バシル派に実権を握らせなければいいので。衛兵隊長殿、私はあなたの味方です。我々としては、あなたがそこにいる方が。
Are we taking him hostage?
バカめ、からかっているのか？敵にそんなこと言われて耐えられる軍人がどこにいる？
敵。私の記憶違いじゃなければ、衛兵隊はモコシュを守ると誓った軍人のはずです。
Get that nat 20 charisma, let's go!
故郷の発展と民衆の幸せを目指している。あなたの誓いとも反していません。
だからどうした？今の時代、同じ理想を持とうと道を違えるのは普通だ。
That's what happened with the two kids you're babysitting.
世界はこうなってなどいない。バシルに不純な考えがないことは百も承知だ。だが、あいつじゃジョージのように民へ飯を食わしてやれない。裏で手を引いている奴らはモコシュからの流通を止めることさえできるんだぞ。
それは以前までの話です。今は状況が違う。
どこが違う？味方に指名手配中の八百屋が一人増えたことか？
財団が全てタダでやってくれているはずがありません。今日ジョージのためにあしらわれた豪勢な儀仗隊にも相応の金額が流れているんです。もし私たちが武力衝突を起こせば、モコシュはより多くの負債を抱え、劣悪な契約を結ばされ、あなたたちが守ると誓った町は今にも殺されかけているんです。そしてその犯人はエリットでもなく生き袋でもない。
Yo, straight into his heart. Let's go.
もういい。お前と話しているだけで俺の立場は危うくなる一方だ。お前たちは人形以外に何も持ち得ていない。それにモコシュに足りないのは銃ではなく金だ、薬だ。民を全員食わしてやれるだけの備えだ。この町から手を引いて自分の本業に戻ったらどうなんだ。
And let it rot? Okay.
そのつもりですよ。本当の意味でこの町を民衆の手に返してからの話ですけどね。この通信機は特注品です。信号の追跡も検知もされませんが、発信できるのは一度きり。もう私から連絡することはできませんが、あなたからなら一度だけできます。
Just once, okay.
もう十分だ。
Wolfgar cuts the line and raises the device, ready to throw it aside. Something stops him. The hesitation sends a chill down his spine. For a moment, he lowers his hand, grabs the vodka he couldn't reach before, and tries to steady his thoughts. He doesn't dare dwell on the fact that, a single second, he actually considered the offer. In the end, Vasily agrees to taking on 2 dolls as bodyguards. He must admit, it feels quite reassuring to have someone watching over him from the shadows. It used to be much more simple, but even discuss how to persuade George or force his hand in someone's home. However, he's never been this close to victory. Commander, and especially Dr. White, who helped him understand just how naive he used to be. Commander's call with Wolfgar did not go well. The stubborn commander of the Oathsworn is no cruel villain, but he has never supported Vasily. He's made it plenty clear that he doesn't think Vasily is leadership material, and hung up on the communicator that Lorelei had made great effort to deliver.
大丈夫。まだチャンスはある。見た目はそやだが、中身は地に足がついている人だとホワイトさんも言っていた。現実を見せれば説得できるはずだ。
Vasily knows that the commander's right. Without winning over at least a part of the Oathsworn, even victory would destroy Mikosh. He tries contacting old allies, hoping to find someone willing to persuade Wolfgar. Fortunately, after George's crackdown, most refuse. Only a few longtime friends agree to meet.
こいつらの多くがエンジニアだ。今まで下水道の照明制御システムを通じて
The flickering lights are Morse code!
私の自慢の友人たちだよ。
The figures are obscured in the dim light, but Kukluk's team confirms that none of them are armed after a scan. Started at least.
バシル、タク、お前が無事でよかったぜ。
Vasily looks around, his voice steady.
君たちこそ無事でよかった。私がここへ出てきたのは我々の理想を実現させるためだ。
We can do it!
当時の統治を終わらせる。改めて紹介しよ
う。Vasily looks towards the commander with confidence, even pride. But before he can continue, someone interrupts. Among them is Vasily's closest comrade from the past.
待ってくださいよ。そいつ指名手配されてる指揮官じゃないですか。
He's got a point! He's got a point!
俺たちはあなたを信じてます。けど、得体の知れない奴を受け入れるわけにはいかない。こいつが何か企んでたらどうするんです？
心配するな、レックス。この指揮官は英雄だ。私が保証する。
英雄だ？100歩譲ってそうだとしよう。だが
What are our odds? Not zero!
連中が操作してたのを見ただろう。衛兵隊のやつらここ数年で急に力をつけてきやがった。
いや、今回は違う。指揮官からの支援があればジョージに対抗できる。
We're not throwing eggs. We're not throwing eggs at a rock. That is certainly an expression.
だけどそんなことをしたら大勢が死んじまうんじゃ。衛兵隊にだって気のいい奴らはいます。それに足の義弟だって。
ジェット。
誤解しないでくださいよ、バシルさん。あんたを裏切るつもりは毛頭ないですぜ。ただそのなんていうか。
Bruh, that's the typical Japanese disapproval.
無駄な犠牲を出すよりも足が重いに。バシルさん、あんたがジョージと
reconcile with corruption. He's not human. He discarded that part, Jojo.
よく考えてみたら、あんたらはほら、修復不可能なほど対立しているわけでもないですし。
In a flashback, he shot him.
あんたを殺さずにいた。きっと手を取り合いたいと思ってるはずです。
ありえない。あいつと話したところで何かが変わると思うか？
We do not negotiate with tourists.
暮らしは楽にはなりませんが、他と比べりゃずっとマシです。ここでなら商いができるし、少なくともバリア軍に襲われる心配はない。何もかもジョージと衛兵隊とあんたのおかげです。この暮らしをなくしちまったら あっしらはどうなるんです。万が一バリャーニが襲ってきたらひとたまりもありませんぜ。
Voices overlap, complaints, worries, and fears. Each word lands like a hammer on Vasily's heart. Vasily slowly closes his eyes. When he opens them again, even he is surprised. His resolve hasn't wavered. It has only grown stronger.
わかった。みんなが無事だと分かっただけで十分だ。今日は悪かったね。私はもう少し考えてみるよ。
バシルさん、あなたを助けたい気持ちは山々です。それだけは分かってください。俺たちはあなたのような理想主義者にはなれない。俺にも妻や家族がいます。それに外部のものに頼るもうこりごりです。
Do we save a city that has nothing to do with us? That is the question. Shit.
戦うのはいいが死んじまったら困るな。俺の弟がエリッドを発症しちまった。抽選に当たって外の病院で治療を受けてはいるけどよ。
そろそろ妥協したっていい頃合いだと思いますがね。ジョージが病院へと送ってくれたエリット患者のことも考えて
Oh yeah, the elite patients in the prison? See how that turned out.
ジョージと話したいならあっしが仲を持ちますよ。ジョージは今も時々あんたを話題に出すんです。せっかくの親友なんですから腹を割って話せばいいんですよ。
Negotiations haven't gone well with either Wolfgar or Vasily's former supporters. Thought it would hit him hard. He doesn't say a single word along the way. He doesn't look discouraged or defeated, only lost in thought, as if carefully weighing the stakes of something immense.
大丈夫か?
He turns back, a bitter yet resolute smile on his face.
もちろん。この日が来ることはとっくに分かっていたさ。ただこうも早いとは思っていなかったけどね。
Amassing the people for a revolution is
昔はああじゃなかった。
very difficult. And spoilers for Detroit Become Human, of all things, but one of the major decisions the player has to make in Detroit Become Human is whether their revolution is going to be peaceful or violent. And in my opinion, that was the hardest decision to make in the game. And according to the post-game survey, the majority of people thought that. So it's it's hard to make change, and it's hard to get people willing to join for a cause if it doesn't seem like the cause will actually make a change. So I understand where his friends are coming from.
それが人の常だ。苦難よりも安逸な生活の方が人間の意志を蝕む。監獄に長く居すぎたな、バシルよ。
ならこれからどうするんだ？本気でジョージと話し合うつもりなのか？
まさか。
Vasily glances at me, almost amused. A faint smile tugs at his lips before he shakes his head.
実を言うと、さっきはがっかりしたよ。みんな親友だと思っていた。レックスは昔、たった一人で私のために衛兵隊を引きつけてくれた。ジェットは自分の商品を燃やしてでも私たちを守ってくれたんだ。それが今やあのざまだ。
ジョージは切れ者だな。
いや、ジョージの問題じゃない。私だよ。
This guy.
先生のおっしゃった通りだ。自暴自棄になって牢屋から出ようとしなかった私のせいだ。私は一度彼らに希望を与え、彼らも喜んで私と共に
And they're worried that this guy isn't revolution material. Like, bruh.
私が全てを台無しにしたんだ。だからこそ諦めるわけにはいかない。昔は自分がみんなの期待に応えるために仕方なくやっているのだと考えていた。背後に誰もいなくなってようやく気づいた。私は本当は あらゆるものの運命がたった一人の暴君に翻弄されるのを見ていられなかったのだと私は心からジョージの支配を拒んでいたのだと。諦めないさ。私が最後の一人だったとしてもね。私すらひざまずいてしまったら顔を上げようとする者はモコシュにいなくなる。そうなれば私は負け犬どころかジョージと共犯だ。理想を諦めたばかりかこの手でモコシの最後の火種を握りつぶしたわけだからね。
To translate this entire speech, basically, to put it in the words kids would understand, this man's gonna lock in. One of the younger people at that board game meetup straight up said, I need to lock in. Like, when she noticed she was falling behind, and I'm like, oh, this is actually how the younger generation speaks. I thought it was an internet meme. Oh, okay. I received somewhat of a normie culture shock on Monday. I had a great fun time with the board game, but I do not interact with normal people in a normal environment. So...
私の故郷に古いことわざがある。菊球尽力し、死して後病む。よくぞ言った、バシル。
Skibbity lock. Why would you say that?
死にはしないさ。少しだけ時間をくれないか。人手を呼ぼう。
指揮官、君にはもう十分世話になった。バシルの友人の
I just noticed this cutscene has been 45 minutes long. Because I was like, oh, after this cutscene, I'll run the Bezos break. That was before 6 o'clock. It's already 6:40. Oh my god.
ここは君の町ではない。彼らのものだ。
それはどういう？
バシル、君がモコシの民を説得するのだよ。この戦いは君とジョージだけの因縁ではない。
I'll make it personal.
私もそう考えて。
We're making it personal.
指揮官、君の気持ちはありがたい。だけど先生が気づかせてくれたんだ。モコシュがこうなってしまったのは財団による剥奪と搾取が原因だ。ジョージの裏切りや私の無能を責めたっていい。だがモコシュの民がそれを受け入れ黙認したという事実。
They allowed the corruption. Let's go.
このままではモコシュの戦争はモコシュの民のものだ。民衆自身の手で勝利を勝ち取る。
I guess we're just gonna pack it in and
それでこ
leave.
そ真の勝利だ。
Works for me. I'll take my M200 wife and we'll leave. It's fine.
君という救世主がもたらした勝利では私たちは頭を上げられなくなってしま
う。だけど君の友人たちには断られてしまった。
それは私が手ぶらで頼んだからだ。ジョージの言葉を借りれば拒みようのない恩恵を用意しておく。
Make them offer they can't refuse. Pull out the briefcase of cash. That works every time.
それは一体
未来だ。
Leslie steps up to us and points out a location on the map. It's a place I know well. In fact, it's where I've spent the most time since arriving in Makosh. There, we can give the people of Makosh something to smile about, or something. I couldn't make it. It's fine. That was long. And with that, that's all I have time for today. Tomorrow will be another long stream. And then after tomorrow's stream is going to be freaking cheese stream on Saturday. And then after that, I'll figure shit out. But thank you so much for coming to my Ghost Frontline stream today. We will be getting M200 wife. That we will. This is, well, I have enough to guarantee her. It's gonna be great. We raided Vaith yesterday. We are going to be raiding the other person in the collab, Giddy, today. Giddy is streaming. Let us raid Giddy Gila. She is playing Palworld. Congratulations, Palworld, you did it. You won. I am starting to sober. I'm gonna take care of the cat. I'm gonna take care of myself. And I hope you all have a great Wednesday, my dudes. Even though it's Thursday, don't worry about it. Have a great night. I will catch you all tomorrow. And no, it's not rigged. What do you mean? I'm streaming tomorrow. What the fuck? You can try gambling again tomorrow. It's fine. I'll catch you tomorrow. We'll be getting M200 and I'm going to go crazy because OMG M200. It's fine. Anywho, I'll see you tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. M200 wife.